Hi everyone, Sparkle Sprinkle here. I just wanted to pop up back on for a minute. I mentioned in my January 1st video that I had a package coming in that I wanted to get in before I said anything about it, to make sure it's going to be what I think it is. Y'all, it is here. This is just one of two. This is from Kuvil's. It came in 2 different boxes, but they were taped together and they were both in a plastic bag. Sort of like your white bag with Timu. And I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek. I can confirm that your 50 by 50s will not be folded. 60 by 60 and above it looks like it would, because of course it wouldn't fit in this box. This is a larger canvas. I ordered it strictly for myself just because I saw it, loved it, liked it. This one too. But the rest of these are 50 by 50s. Let's just, what do we call this? Operation Kudil Experiment. It's in full force. I'm not sure when you'll be seeing these. Like I said, I'm going to open up the canvases. I'm not going to open up the diamonds. Just going to open up the canvases, get a look, make sure it's going to do what I hope it will do for this channel to help y'all, or hopefully help y'all. Here's the second box. It's not as thick, but they are not folded. I'm going to spend some time with these because, you know, this is going to be a major thing for our channel, I think. So that you probably won't see those until, you know, we get well into the square series. That's going to start, I'm going to start filming that February 1st. I'm going to start filming some videos early on. In fact, I may start today or tomorrow. I don't know. I've just got some thoughts in my mind that I want to get on camera. And my plans for that is just to turn the camera on, film it, turn it off. Mainly tips of what I learned about myself and how the struggle was real of getting my square straight. It took me years to get to where I am with the squares. And if you saw my video, you see how my squares look. I'm hoping it doesn't take you that long. I'm hoping my tips that help myself will help you as well. I'm just going to be filming little snips of that along the way between now and February 1st. I'm planning on getting I got some blank canvases. I think I'm going to start diamond painting on that, show you how I do it. That way you see it on white and it's easier to see than it is on print. And then, you know, just do, you know, just a small segment of those. And then we'll jump right into me opening up the canvas and getting started. I just thought it'd be easier for you to see on a white canvas what I'm doing versus just starting out on the print and you're trying to say, what is that? I can't see it very well. So that way you'll kind of have some idea of what I'm doing. Tomorrow you're going to be getting your first 60 by 60. I've got a early schedule in the morning. I may go ahead and try to get that film this afternoon and then have it ready for y'all tomorrow. If not, it'll be very early in the morning or mid-afternoon tomorrow when that video comes out. I have some Valentines that are, of course, partials. You've seen those. I've got another one that's coming out. I do have a 50 by 50 Valentine. I think I'm going to show that one maybe Wednesday. So you'll get 2 50 by 50s or 60 by 60s in a row, and then I'm going to have like 2 partials in a row. I'm going to take this back now that I'm almost finished with this FedEx package, and you know, my time limit on the 90 days of getting anything returned that I can't repair. I needed to get that on out. So I know it's been a lot of larger canvases here lately, but that's because that was what was mainly in that. There was some partials in it, and I think that's why they got folded over like they did. And then, of course, you know, the bag got ripped, and it just went downhill from there. Tire marks on the package. Looks like it had been ran over. So I needed to get that package finished. So I know you've been seeing a lot of large canvases, but I'm going to get back into the groove of a partial, a large, a partial, a large. I do have a bunch of 80 by 80s over here. I have been ordering them still. But I have just as many 60 by 60s and 50 by 50s. So I think what I'll do is to go ahead and get the Valentine's on out sometime in the next couple of days to a week. Maybe start putting those out, and just to get those, you know, 50 by 50 or 60 by 50, 60 by 60 Valentines out to you. You'll get another one probably Wednesday of a Valentine, and that'll be the only video for that day. But probably in about a week, you'll start seeing 2 videos a day. One will be the Valentine's 50 by 50, 60 by 60, and then later that afternoon I'll do my regular haul, or vice versa, regular haul and then the 50 by 50, 60 by 60 in the afternoon. So if you're subscribed, make sure you got your bell clicked, because there will be 2 videos a day, probably for about a week. Then on, when I start the square series, your first video coming out, I think it's February the 11th. First video will come out there. On those days, I will also be doing 2 videos a day. One is a week long of me working on the diamond painting for the squares, and so it's going to be a pretty long video. I will be posting that up, and then for those that aren't here for the squares, that have no interest in the squares, I'll be doing either a 50 by 50, 60 by 60, or an 80 by 80, or partial, or something, whatever falls on that day. So that way there'll be 2 videos on that day. So make sure you got your bell clicked. So we're going to kind of get back into the groove of, I'm going to do tomorrow's, and then I'll do the Valentine 50 by 50, and then I'll do probably 2 partials in a row, and then do another large, and then another partial. Get on every other day. One's a large, one's a partial. I do have some greeting cards. Those will be, you know, scattered throughout. You are seeing some greeting cards in the Valentines. I think I got 1 or 2 more partials of Valentines, but the rest are 50 by 50s, 60 by 60s. So the partials will be just a standard video. You won't get 2 that day, but the day I do the 50 by 50, 60 by 60 on the Valentines, I'll do 2 videos that day. So you'll have one for those that aren't interested in Valentine, or a 50 by 50 or 60 by 60. They'll have another haul there for them. See if I can think of anything else. Other than, you know, me just starting to go through these over here, really looking down on them, see if this is going to be what I think. If I don't see it's going to be what I think it's going to be for the channel, then y'all see them. You know, it just won't be for what I intended. You'll see an unboxing, and that's it. So we got some exciting things coming this way, y'all. We're going to get that square started before we go into these other cool deals. But they are here. It's going to give me some time to spend with them, to get good looks at them, make sure that it's what I think it's going to be. So you've got those coming. We've got the square series, y'all. I'm very excited for that. I see your excitement in it, and I'm excited. Hope it helps. But like I said, I'm just going to start filming some little clips along the way between now and when I first start diamond painting. And I'm going to start on that painting the February 1st. So over the next, 2 or 3 weeks, I will be, as I think of something, turn the camera on, film it, turn the camera off. Think of something else, I'll turn the camera back on, film it, just kind of like I'm doing here, except you'll be seeing it on a canvas, a white canvas, or whatever, So, we got big plans, y'all. I'm excited. Alright, just wanted to let you know the package is here. Wanted to kind of give you a little update of what's going to happen. Tomorrow's a 60 by 60, Wednesday 60 by 60, then you'll probably have 2 partials in a row. And then we'll get back to since, like I said, I'm almost finished. I like 2 or 3 canvases on this FedEx. So now that I know I've got enough time, because my 90 days was coming up, so now I can start staggering again of large, partial, large, partial. So you'll start seeing alternating through it. Alright, y'all, I'm rambling at this point. It's time to get off here. I will see y'all I'm going to either film it this afternoon, tonight, or early morning. So that video will either be out very early in the morning or tomorrow afternoon. Alright? See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.